All right, welcome to This Explainer. Today, we're going to look at the massive artificial intelligence boom through a totally different lens. We're going to step into the shoes of an experienced AI venture studio founder to figure out how to build sustainable, highly profitable businesses. We're completely ignoring those fleeting internet trends and focusing 100% on prioritizing long-term enterprise wealth over short-term hype.
Let's just start with a really hard truth, okay? The internet right now is absolutely flooded with these get-rich-quick AI schemes. But the reality is, 99% of the gurus promoting them haven't made a single dollar of actual revenue from using these tools. I mean, every single day, thousands of people are trying to sell you the dream. If we want to build real wealth, we have to look completely past all of that noise.
So how do we cut through that noise? Well, we need to think like an AI venture studio. This is an operation that just completely ignores short-term slop and focuses purely on building machines that build machines. Think of it like a factory that repeatedly churns out, validates, and scales profitable businesses to create ongoing enterprise value. That is the builder's mindset we're bringing to today's explainer.
Okay, let's take a quick look at our agenda. We're going to cover the venture studio mindset, how to dodge the hype trap, the actual S-tier wealth building models, and then finally, the exact launch playbook you need to get started. Let's jump right into Section 1, the Venture Studio Mindset. This is all about the rigorous framework a venture builder uses to evaluate an idea before investing a single minute or dollar into it. Our framework really boils down to three core pillars. First, profitability. Our business is going to pay enough to make this genuinely lucrative. Second, competition. How crowded is the market, really? But the absolute most critical pillar here is longevity. Look, AI moves at breakneck speed. An idea that makes a few bucks today could literally fall off a cliff next month when OpenAI updates their models. If the idea lacks longevity, it's just not going to create sustainable wealth.
Moving on to Section 2, avoiding the hype trap. Let's apply that framework we just talked about to instantly filter out the worst offenders in the space.
So these F-tier ideas you see all over social media, they offer zero defensibility compared to solving real problems for real businesses. Take those faceless AI YouTube channels, for example. They generate absolute slop, the algorithm eventually buries them, and they get demonetized within weeks. And AI trading bots? I mean, think about it. If someone actually built a bot making 20% returns, they wouldn't be selling it to you for 97 bucks, right? They'd be a billionaire on a yacht. These are hype models selling hopes and courses, not true enterprise value.
We can also pretty quickly toss B-tier ideas right into this category. Things like AI content repurposing, generic virtual assistants, or basic AI copywriting. Sure, they might make you some quick cash today, but their window is rapidly closing. Why? Because they're being commoditized by the AI models themselves. You might generate a cool logo for a client today, but long-term, they're just going to ask their own AI to do it. The longevity we talked about, it just isn't there.
All right, Section 3, Wealth-Building AI Models. Now we get to the really exciting part, analyzing the actual S-tier business models that hold up to our venture criteria.
The core philosophy behind the absolute best AI ideas is incredibly simple but powerful. You must attack the labor dollars on a small business's expense sheet. You want to build tools that replace major labor costs and allow a company to scale up without adding headcount. Because when an AI effectively replaces a human salary, a $1,500 a month retainer suddenly feels incredibly cheap to that business owner. Take AI lead generation, for instance. This is an absolute S-tier model. Most entrepreneurs are totally overwhelmed just trying to deliver for the customers they already have. When you can come in and provide them with warm, deeply researched leads with direct contact info, you are basically handing them money on a silver platter. It's an easy yes for them.
Similarly, AI consulting is a gold mine. Businesses know they need AI to survive. They see the writing on the wall, but they are completely paralyzed on where to even start. So you get paid to go in, audit their operations, find every little nook and cranny where AI can save them time, and suddenly you turn a $5,000 audit into a $50,000 implementation project. It puts you right in the driver's seat of their revenue growth.
Another phenomenal S-tier opportunity is managed AI cybersecurity. Bad actors are out there right now using AI for incredibly complex social engineering, literally spoofing a CEO's voice to bypass security protocols. Offering 24/7 protection against these specific AI-powered threats commands massive enterprise-level retainers. One single breach could cost a company millions, so your service acts as absolutely vital insurance. But the absolute top opportunity right now, the S of the S tier, is AI agent development. This means creating interconnected virtual employees. Just imagine deploying an AI chief of staff that manages a company's inbox, coordinates their projects, and then directs other specialized AI agents to execute specific workflows. This is literally the iPhone moment of AI, allowing businesses to drastically scale operations without adding human labor.
Which brings us to our final section, the Studio Launch Playbook. Because knowing the right idea is only half the battle, right? Now we need the operational blueprint.
Here is the exact 5-step launch playbook an AI venture studio uses to get off the ground. Step 1, validate the problem with a simple landing page and text your network. Just see if they bite. Step 2, pre-sell the solution via a payment link. Treat it kind of like crowdfunding. Step 3, deliver the result manually as a concierge service. Step 4, partner with creators who already have an audience to promote it. And only then, in Step 5, do you productize and automate the tech by reinvesting your income.
0. That is exactly how many lines of code you should write before you have manually validated the problem. Seriously, this is the most critical takeaway from the entire playbook. You have to prove that customers will open their wallets and pay for a solution today, even if you're doing it manually behind the scenes. You build the automated tech only after the revenue is actually flowing.
So, we've covered the venture framework, we've tossed out those fleeting trends, and we've outlined the exact launch playbook. I'll leave you with this final thought as you map out your own journey. As AI continues to evolve at this breakneck speed, are you going to waste your time chasing internet hype, or are you going to step up and build the machine that generates lasting enterprise wealth? Thanks so much for joining me for this explainer.